Teenagers are smoking marijuana, and they're doing so even at younger ages now. There's a national survey on drug use and health. It shows from 2008 to 2009, there was a 9% increase in the number of young people 12 years and older using marijuana. During the same time period, the average age of first-time marijuana users decreased to just 17 years old. The Marijuana Policy Project says the reason more young people are trying marijuana is because it is not controlled like alcohol and tobacco.
Yeah, so right now we're in what everyone calls it Deuce Deuce. It's a pretty well-known smoke spot, or it used to be, because a lot of people have gotten caught here. So it's pretty like deserted every now and then. Yeah, my plan is to quit cold turkey from 5 to 10 days, depending on how I feel. And basically, I'm going to be showing kids what you go through when you get addicted. And I started yesterday afternoon. I'm feeling okay now, but tonight will be the first footage, first couple minutes of what you go through during the withdrawals, and that's not being able to eat, not being able to sleep is the major one. Anxiety attacks, constantly having to go to the bathroom for no reason, just things that disrupt your life.
So it's about to be 5 a.m. and I just woke back up. It's kind of been a rough night. Been waking up every half hour, 45 minutes or so. But here I am recording now, and I'm gonna try to get back to sleep, hopefully, for the next 3 hours or so. If not, I'll let you guys know.
The way I got involved is very typical. Peer pressure. I was asked every day by the same group of kids that I wanted acceptance from. I basically just decided to do it one day when I was hanging out with all of them. For the first couple times, I don't remember feeling much.
So far today, I've been sober, and waking up, I had a really bad stomach ache. And usually when I stay sober, that's what happens, because your appetite doesn't stay the same when you stop smoking marijuana. It kind of fucks around with you, and you can't keep food down. So I've been pretty much like that all day. It's starting to subside now, but I'm glad that I can at least eat a little bit more. So we'll see what it's like in the next couple of days.
After a while, I started getting into the hang of it. I started seeing why it became an everyday thing for kids, and it just grew from there.
Another big obstacle that myself and a lot of other people I know have faced is emotional stress. Lots of emotional stress when you're abstaining, lots of mood swings because of the chemical imbalance in your brain from not having the THC in your system. So one minute you'll be feeling okay, next minute you'll feel really depressed, or someone can say something really little and you'll flip the fuck out. But a lot of the time, it's just small little things that upset you.
Actually, the first few times that I started smoking were right here. I actually almost passed out from smoking over here. I want to show kids that weed is just not this little thing, how you can very well get addicted to it in the same way as cigarettes, because the level of addiction is on the same scale as cigarettes. And I want kids to understand that, because experimenting is always fun, but getting into the habit of something is never fun. A good point in knowing when it's too much is when you find yourself spending your last $10 on a dime.
One of the biggest hardships I think a lot of smokers face is not having the motivation to quit. I think a lot of the time people smoke for a lot of different reasons. A lot of the time I have realizations of where I'm at in my life, what point I'm at in my life, and that depresses me a lot because I'm not exactly at a point where I wanted to be.
I'm struggling with the side of me that wants to quit because he knows how deep he is in it. And I'm struggling with the side of me that doesn't, because everyone around him still does it. My ultimate plan, personally, would be to smoke when I want to, not because I have to. And that part of me still sees the very positive aspect of it. So it's like a battle with myself almost.
I've been a habitual smoker for 2 years, and I became dependent without even realizing what was going on. I know most of you will probably just laugh this off, but try to hear me out. Weed addiction is very real. There are other things to look forward to in life. In all honesty, I wasn't able to win the battle this time. You know, sometimes there are things that are too hard to deal with or too hard to think about, and that causes us to make the wrong decisions. I didn't make this film to show marijuana in a bad light. I didn't make this film to help myself or anyone else for that matter. I made it as an example to show everyone what you can go through if you lose control.